Tomorrow, California's largest insurer, State Farm, will host its first hearing to determine if it should be granted a nearly billion-dollar emergency rate hike. 7 on Your Side, Stephanie Sierra has been following this, and she's here with the latest. Steph?
Yes, Kristen, California's insurance commissioner has provisionally approved the request for increases as high as 38% if the company can justify it with data during tomorrow's hearing. This is the third rate hike request State Farm has asked for in just over the last year, affecting millions of policyholders across the state.
In the aftermath of the Los Angeles County wildfires, State Farm is asking for an average 22% rate hike for homeowners, a 15% rate hike for condo owners, and a 38% rate hike for rental dwellings. Under state law, a thorough review of these requests are required to determine whether these increases are justified. But Consumer Watchdog, the only group fighting the hike, says the department isn't following the rules.
Both the department and State Farm have completely violated those regulations. They have not complied. It's crazy to assume that this can be done in one day.
During State Farm's last meeting with Commissioner Ricardo Lara, the company says it can cover claims from the LA fires, but deemed it left its financial condition in a, quote, dire state. In a letter, State Farm wrote, insurance will cost more for customers in California going forward because the risk is greater in California. Adding the rate hike approval is essential to enable State Farm to rebuild capital. The last time State Farm was subject to a rate hike hearing was in 2015, and then Commissioner Dave Jones rejected it. In this case, State Farm requested to close the Tuesday hearing to the public over safety concerns of insurance executives. That was rejected.
What State Farm and the department did here was try to avoid any public scrutiny of their deal.
Now, it's unlikely the judge will conclude the hearing tomorrow. In fact, it's likely to resume through at least Wednesday. At that point, the judge will make his final recommendation to Commissioner Lara, who has the power to approve it immediately or possibly rewrite it. Christian, we'll have to wait and see what happens.
All right, Steph, I'm sure all the tax or ratepayers are watching this one. Thank you.